got to be miserable when it comes to the sin that you do. You got to mourn. What that means is to grieve the death of something, to bring it to closure, to let the sin that you wanted, let it die. You've got to mourn that you have gone to that dark place, that you have accepted the ways of the world as better than God, that you have decided you are going to go back to the world and try what the world has to offer. He says you got to mourn that because you should have put to death the sin in your life one at a time as you can. As God gives you grace to do it, you got to put the sin away. Now listen, I understand that you're going to always grapple with sin issues while you're living, but that does not mean that you surrender to sin and let sin rule you. It doesn't mean you walk over to the sin side of the room and live with sin, but it does mean that you ought to wrestle and tussle with your sin. With God's help, you can overcome it. You got to mourn your sin.